guys, so can't too much. I've been having camera issues for a while, in case you guys haven't noticed. Man. All right, man. We live here. Let's see here. You got to clear up some things. I'm going to check the studio, make sure we're live. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see if the studio's awake at this hour. Anybody watching? What's goody? What's going on? Daniel says, evening. Good evening, my guy. How you doing? Now, I know what y'all are thinking, right? Crazy Dog, why are you live? Surely we know why you're live. Because you saw a certain somebody made a video, going after your teams again. Oh, you mean Kitty Man? You really think I'm going to waste my time with Kitty Man? I've made enough videos going after Kitty Man. Who's Kitty Man? You guys should know. Not going to mention him. It's like the devil. You mention him and he appears. What's up, Paul? Congrats on having... I'm going to guess it says good teams. There's that stupid freaking heart emoji blocking part of the letter. But yeah, I'm going to go through all my teams here in a second. Just got to check my studio here, making sure we're good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Congrats on having teams. Yeah. Because, there are people out there that don't have any teams. Or there's people out there that, God forbid, have multiple favorite teams in the same sport. Me? I have one favorite team per sport. You already know. Not one of those multi-teamers. That's sacrilege. Right? Now, of course, in this day and age, you have people who just follow players, not teams. That's not me. No, I'm all for the team. I'm for the front of the jersey, not on the back. They all used to be Astros fans until they cheated. Right? Yeah, and this, almost forgot. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another late night live stream, man. It's almost Easter Sunday. Hope you guys have a great weekend and everything, right? Well, in this stream, with tomorrow being April 31st, I'm going to talk about where my teams stand heading into April. Going through all the major sports. MLB, obviously NBA, even soccer and hockey. God forbid I talk about my hockey team because they are not very good. They're not good at all. I'm going to go through the standings and what's left on their schedule. Of course, for the MLB, they just got started. I'm not going to go through the next 159 games. I mean, I'll go over that tomorrow. But they won again today. Their offense is definitely awake. I was concerned that the offense would not wake up until at least June. But it looks like, with a new manager, new voices in the clubhouse, new vibes. And it's pretty clear they got a new approach. They're being way more aggressive when it comes to swinging the bat. I mean, yeah, we're still participating in the dirt ball. We've hit two home runs. We should have had 3, but one got robbed at the freaking wall. Freaking Jose should have had 2 dongs so far this season. Got robbed. What's up, Green Eggs? Good to see you as always. But yeah, I'll be talking about the Guardians tomorrow. And so far, yeah, they've been fun. They've scored over 6 runs in their first 3 games. But, Crazy Dog, it's the A's. Yeah, I know. But you should be able to do that to the A's, though. That's the thing. The A's are not good. They're not. Not at all. So, we did what we had to do. Yeah, I'm gonna go through all the leagues, where my teams stand in the standings, and go through our remaining games. I mean, soccer just got underway too, so I'm not gonna go through all their games. I do know they have a big, like, what is it? Leagues Cup or Nations Cup thing Leagues Cup, I think it is, against a Mexico team. So that'll be fun. Are you gonna stream any soccer? No. No, because most of their games are on a streaming platform that I don't have. And I have quite a few of them. By the way, I got Peacock. So whenever the Guardians are on Peacock, which I think those games are usually like early on Sundays. So there's a good matchup. I might stream a Peacock game on the CAC. Whoa. I'm jumping in. Whoa. Damn, I better stop. I'm pulling a Rocha. But yeah, I'm going to go through the standings of all my teams, and we're going to talk about where we stand and how things are looking. So we're going to start off with the team that's, I guess, furthest along in their season. I guess the teams, because two of them, the Cavs and the Blue Jackets. Starting off with my Cavaliers. They're right now in the 3 seed, 45-29. I'm looking at the playoff picture right now. If the playoffs started tomorrow, they would be facing the Pacers in the 3-6 matchup. Yay. Which means if we face the Pacers and we win, we would face either the Bucks or we'd face the winner of the Bucks and whoever wins the Heat Sixers matchup. Oh my God. Imagine 7 games of Giannis versus Joel Embiid in the first round. I don't know how that would go because, of course, Joel is just coming back from his injury at this point. Man, I thought for sure he was coming back against us. The freaking Sixers Twitter account tweeted about Embiid, and I was like, oh, this dude is not coming back against us, is he? No, he did not come back against us. Thank God. Because I bet you if he did, we'd probably lose last night. But we won. I tried streaming the game, but, streaming a game that is on League Pass when your internet is very slow, not fun. I tried to do a half. How about those Rangers, right? It actually rained in LA. It's been raining in California the past couple days. Even Oakland. But LA, man, they actually had to use the tarp. When was the last time they had to use the tarp at Dodger Stadium? They probably had to go like in the freaking equipment closet thing and be like, yo, there's the tarp. It's all dusty and everything. It's like, yo, they haven't used this thing in like 30 years. Rained out. I think they'll be back tomorrow. I actually have a fantasy league where my whole team is the Dodgers. So, yeah, that's fun. More points tomorrow, though. Yay! Peacock doesn't have MLB game. Oh, they don't? Oh. So I got it for nothing? Well, I mean, I still have it for college. I don't see Peacock games there. Okay. No wonder I don't see that anymore. I was like, yo, where's the Peacock games? Usually the Guardians have at least 2 or 3 of them, but wow, no more Peacock? Darn. Oh, that's funny because I got it I got it actually for the Buckeyes against the Purdue Boilermakers, remember, but I kept it because I realized, I could watch wrestling. By the way, as of right now, I'm planning on streaming probably night 2, maybe night 1. The tough part will be because the Final Four is that day for the college basketball. I don't know if I'm going to stream the Final Four. The matchups aren't great. Usually I would stream the Final Four, but, I mean, you got UConn and Alabama. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Because right now, WrestleMania is looking very juicy. The card is looking phenomenal. Yo, if I could get a freaking, co-host like Taylor, that'd be lit. Lady as hell, bro. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm going to probably stream it. Yeah. Even if I have to do it myself, because I still remember my freaking reaction to Survivor. That was fun. That was fun. Let's just have a tough offense. Yep. They run a high tempo offense, so we would definitely be put to the test. But if we're healthy, I like our chances. So, as far as what the Cavs have left, I've already went over it many times. They are actually out west starting tomorrow against Denver, 3:30 p.m. That'll be a fun game. Can't wait for that. I'll be streaming it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Now, what else do they have after that? They have what? Utah. They have Phoenix coming up. Back to back. One of the final back to backs of the year. They go to LA for 2, and then they will head home for 3 more. And then that's it for the regular season. And now we are into the playoffs. And as far as my playoff streaming thing goes, I'm going to be streaming so many friggin' playoff games. I really am. It's going to be nuts. Not just Cavs either. So yeah, we got the Nuggets. And then we have off day. Then we have a back-to-back Utah and Phoenix. Thank God we're going to be pretty much healthy for those games, hopefully. It looks like we are. Knock on wood. Thank God. Knock on wood. I'm pounding. I'm not going to knock on wood. I'm freaking pounding on wood. God. Need this team to freaking stay healthy for once. Damn. Enough of this freaking exchanging crap. You get one guy healthy, guy gets hurt. Every damn time. Just stay healthy, damn it. I think it's because they go too hard out there on the court. They're trying too hard to be dogs. They want that damn junkyard dog chain. Their bodies on the line for a damn gold chain. I want to be the next junkyard dog, damn it. But yeah, they got Suns, and then they go to LA for 2, and then that's it for the road trips. No more road games after that. And of course, those 2 are cable games. I'm hoping to maybe have League Pass settled up by that time. On my TV this time. But no promises. Personally, the only 2 teams I think the Buckeyes will probably lose to next season will be Oregon, and nah, we're not losing to the team up north. Hell no. Not in my book. Oregon will be tough because that's on the road. In Oregon. That'll be tough. But I mean, you never know with the Buckeyes. They could go out there and slaughter both teams. This isn't the Urban Meyer Buckeyes, remember. They wouldn't go out there and lose a freaking derpy game. I'm interested to see how things look in spring camp, and when spring camp really gets rolling. I mean, it's already been rolling, but when they get ready for the spring game, that's when things get serious. So far, I've loved what I've seen. And guys are starting to lose their little black stripe, which means they're officially becoming members of the squad. Today, Will Howard and Seth McLaughlin lost their black stripe. And Ohio State gained 2 recruits, 2 commits, and they're probably going to gain more. There's a lot of buzz talking about Jamie French, a receiver from Florida, and maybe David Sanders from, Providence Day High School. One of the top O-linemen. No, I think he's the top O-lineman in the country. Yeah, I heard his visit went so well. Ohio State's in his top 3, pretty much. So, hope we can pull it off. Bring him in, because that would be huge for us, because Ohio State's not a team that would usually get a top recruit like him, especially lately. At least out of state-wise. But yeah, to end the season, we have 3 home games. Grizzlies, Pacers, and Hornets. That Hornets game's at 1 o'clock. And I might stream it. Maybe. Maybe not. We're not going to see the starters. So be ready for the Cleveland Charge, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I like how the Cavs are looking. They're right in the thick of things. They're right behind the Bucks. They could go on a push here heading out west. I'm very intrigued. I'm excited, right? Last time we played Oregon, we got embarrassed. Yep, I remember that. But that's on the defense, though. The offense tried, but the defense just couldn't stop them. And the last few years, the Wolverines have owned our ass. Yeah, that's true. But it seems like the vibe is different with this team. Not to mention, The Wolverines did lose like 40 players. So we'll see how that goes. They better freaking beat them this year. If they don't, oh god, Ryan Day is going to be under investigation and he could be sent out the door. At least by the fan base. I don't think they would actually fire him. But the fan base, if the fan base was in charge, he would have been fired already. Because that's how they are. That's how that fan base is. They fire Ryan Day after every bad play. After one incompletion, they want Ryan Day fired. Legit. But yeah, I like where the Cavs are right now in the standings. I think they could definitely make a run for second still. But man, 45 wins. I said about 50, so we'll see where they end up. Now looking at the next team that is about to end their season, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Now, Columbus has been ass again this year. They fired Jarmo Kekalainen earlier in the season, I think, like right around the All-Star break. So we're going to be getting a new GM, and we'll see how he attacks free agency and stuff, right? Because this team has a solid core of young players. They're really good. They just need to fix their defense because their defense still sucks, and their goaltending is still Swiss cheese. So we'll see how they fix those two problems, especially when your goalie wants out. Elvis, he's probably going to be traded this offseason, I can imagine. It's crazy because despite the fact the Blue Jackets are last, they have 60 points, and they're nowhere near the worst team in the league. Because that goes to San Jose, who has 42 points. They're 17, 48, and 8. The Blackhawks, 22, 47, and 5. The Blue Jackets are 24, 38, and 12. And the thing is, they've blown so many leads. It's insane. Like, geez, how many times have they blown a lead where they've had 2 or even 3 goals going into like the third period? There would be games where these guys would have a very solid lead, and then for some reason they would just go out for their little Sunday skate in the third, and then they'd lose the lead, and then they'd lose the game. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It really is. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they look heading into next season. They have too many games left. I think they have like 12 or some games left. Not even. I don't even know how many games they have in a season. By the way, I don't know if you guys have ever heard. Next year, the Blue Jackets will be playing in the Stadium Series game. Now, I'm going to stream that game? Most likely not. Let's be serious here. You never know. Maybe if they're really out here looking decent, I might. But yeah, I'm probably not streaming that game. Let's be honest. The last time we beat Oregon was the national championship. I know it does feel like it's been a long time, and it has. So let's see here. March. They're actually done for March. April. Oh yeah, they still got 3, 7, 8 more games left. Okay. Avs, Islanders, Flyers, and then they go on a road trip. Carolina, Tampa, Florida, Nashville, and then Carolina. Let me predict. Loss. Somehow they're going to beat Philly. Loss. And then against Carolina, because who knows how that's going to go. They could probably win that game. And then that's it for the year. And then we'll see what they do in terms of the GM, and if the GM just cans every coach that we have, and they just start new again and try to actually be have a serious coaching search. That doesn't involve a freaking weirdo, being a coach. Because Babcock, I don't know why they hired him in the first place, didn't even make it to camp. Yeah, he got canned before camp because of a whole thing going on with him, I guess, looking at pictures on players' phones. It's like, wow, that's a weird thing to talk about, but yeah, it's what happened. So yeah, that's the Blue Jackets. Not too much season left for them. So I got a team going to the playoffs and a team that's just ready for the freaking lottery coming up again. Can't wait for them to get screwed in the lottery again. They're going to end up with like the 3rd or 4th overall pick. Penn State will always suck. Facts. Big facts. Now, as far as the Crew go, because they just got started, they actually drew again tonight against the Nashville SC, the team with the same color scheme. I don't know why they chose yellow and black. There's how many colors they could have chose, and they chose yellow and black. Wow. If you watched highlights without the score bug, and you saw 2 teams with yellow and black, I bet you people would. Columbus is undefeated at home and 0-1-2 on the road. They've been bad on the road. Well, not bad, but they haven't been great on the road the last couple of years. But they've been fantastic at home. It's so weird, but it's funny. But they're 3rd behind Inter Miami and, of course, FC Cincinnati. So we'll see how that goes. Of course, they got a Nations League or Leagues Cup game coming up. Oh, no, it's not it's the CONCACAF Champions Cup. That's right. That's what it is. Against the Mexican club coming up. That's, I think, in a couple days. So hopefully they win that. They have 2 legs because that's how they do it for tournament play. So that'll be fun. All right, enough talking about soccer because they just got started, They're barely a month in. Whatever, so it doesn't really matter there. And then, of course, the Browns, they are in the offseason. They made some good moves. Love to see it. Buckeyes, I've already talked about on my other channel. Bucking crazy. They're buzzing on the trail. Love to see that. Guardians, yeah, talked about them a little bit before. They're doing all right, They just dropped 12 runs. And it's funny because people on Twitter are talking about this Guardians lineup today. They're like, the Guardians got the punt lineup out there. Meaning a lineup that they don't really care. They're like, whatever. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, our punt lineup dropped 12 runs. I literally went to the store when the game pretty much started. I think it was like 2nd or 3rd inning I left to go to the store. Again, right? It's tied. Then 3-2. And then I was checking periodically, and it's like the Guardians scoring and scoring and scoring. I'm like, yo, what? I come home, and I see the freaking score is 12-3. I'm like, no shot. We scored 12 runs with a punt lineup. Whereas that's what people said it was. It wasn't no damn punt lineup. The only guys they were missing were freaking the Naylor brothers and one other guy out there who's not really playing much because of the matchup. Like, really? Wow, bro. 26. Look at this. MLB teams with 26 plus runs, 35 plus hits, and 8 plus stolen bases through the first 3 games of a single season since 1901. There's 5 teams. The 1901 Tigers, the 1904 Philly A's. Yeah, the A's used to be in Philly. 1974 Kansas City Royals, the 1976 Reds, and the 2024 Guardians. Yeah, this team scored a lot of runs. And they have a lot of hits. They have a completely different motive this year. And I absolutely love it. Last year, they were the epitome of dirt ball. They wouldn't really be focusing on hard contact. They'd be trying to hit everything, just get contact. Now, these guys are working counts low-key and being aggressive early in the count. They're whacking the ball. I mean, I've seen the exit velos. They're like over 100. I'm like, we're whacking the ball. Hey. Wow. Now, all they got to do is lift the ball. And I think the ball will start going out as soon as it really gets warmer out. Because, of course, You know how it is. Cold weather is not a good friend of baseball. Baseballs do not like cold weather. It just falls out of the sky. Oh, Alex Gleitman, who works for Letterman Row on on3.com, says Buckeye is not done yet. Make sure to stay close to Letterman Row tomorrow. Ooh. Are we going to get an Easter Sunday commitment? Maybe a certain offensive lineman from North Carolina, Mr. David Sanders? Or maybe we go with a little something else? Maybe a receiver? We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm sure you guys probably saw the stream pop up on your feed and you thought, oh god, here's Crazy Dog. He's gonna come on here. And, yeah, crazy. Oh, no. Wait, what? Hold up. Violet Diet Coke. Yeah. Hmm. Talking about, dude. We talk about Xander. Hmm. I ain't even seen anything talking about that. You know, if that was legit, the simps on Twitter would be losing their minds, right? Obviously, it's not. This is fun. I had fun time. But yeah, I figured I'd come on here for a little bit, right? But yeah, you can tell it's kind of getting late because I'm just not really. I'm not. I'm done talking almost. Oh, brother, soccer is gee, like Russell Wilson. Damn, that's tough. Game of the year next season. That could be. It could be. Yeah, I mean, if I really, really wanted to, I probably could make a freaking stream ripping in the old Kitty Man again, but I've done that too many times. I'm not ripping into nobody. I don't give a crap about what that dude has to say anymore. I really don't. I mean, to be honest, I'm focusing on my teams, right? You know, he's just a rageaholic who makes rage videos after 2 games into a 162 game season. He's the kind of guy that if you beat him in like Madden or something, he throws his controller through the wall and then takes a sledgehammer and breaks your PS4 or PS5. And then he storms out of your house without even saying a word. You're just sitting there like, well, damn, now I need a new PS5. He treats every game like it's a World Series. That's funny. Though, because I doubt he's watching. If he is, then he's really looking for something. But yeah, pretty much. I mean, the dude literally cannot stop bringing up my teams. And it's funny because this dude got trolled again by a Cleveland troll. And essentially, he's got you where he wants you, Dashy. Let me just say that. Yeah, Dashy Sports. That's who I'm talking about. In case you didn't figure it out by now. That's who Kitty Man is. Like, the dude that he's talking about in his last one of his last videos, one of his many, many rants and rage videos that he posts. It's like he talks about this troll named Jack Braz, I guess. Because Jack Braz is a Cleveland fan, but he's a troll. And essentially, Jack Braz has Dashy wrapped around his finger. All Jack has to do is troll him one time. Say something one time, and that sets this dude off. Instead of just saying, screw you, Jack Braz. I hope you step on a Lego. I hope you never get anything in your freak for your next birthday. I hope you suffer. I hope you freaking stub your toe, or I hope you don't. Yeah, I hope you don't get what you want for your birthday. No, he's like, I'm gonna put a hex on your teams. Like, okay, buddy, what are you talking about? Letting one troll dictate how you act, bro. That's just funny to me. I think he does that knowing that I'm lurking. And he's trying to draw me out again. Nah. It's the only time I'm really gonna talk about it, because it pops up on my feed and it's like, oh my god, bro. F the Guardians. I'm sorry, buddy, but we're 3-0. We just smacked the freaking A's again, and we're trying to go for a sweep tomorrow. We could care less about the damn Reds. You keep focusing on your poverty ass freaking city and your freaking poverty ass teams. No championship having ass, boy. You get out of here. And of course, he's a Bulls fan too, and we smack the Bulls around almost every freaking year. Took them 2 overtimes to beat us. And of course, even Mitchell, surprise, surprise, wasn't right in that game. Freaking got hurt, as we found out. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it. So, what else is there really to talk about? Nothing else. I'll be live tomorrow night for Cavs and the Nuggets, and I will not be doing the Me versus Nuggets challenge. People do that, where they will eat as many nuggets as the Nuggets score. So, for instance, if the Nuggets scored 140 points, that means that poor soul has to try to eat 140 chicken nugs from McDonald's or whatever. Have fun, boy, if you do that. But what's up, Laura says, I hope you have a great Easter. Same to you. Don't overdose on candy. Right. And if you do have a younger sibling or, a younger family member that participates in Easter egg hunting, don't let your younger one be too greedy with the eggs, right? Taking all the eggs, hogging them all. Oh, man, that's funny. And no throwing them either. Don't be throwing them at the other kids. That could get you a lawsuit. Oh, man, but yeah, hopefully everyone has a fantastic day tomorrow. Cavs have an earlier game, 3:30 p.m. I will be live for it, hopefully, and we're going to have some fun. Hopefully the Cavs go out there and show out, and end my week, or start my next week, I guess, it's Sunday, so I don't really know if it's the beginning or the end of the week, but hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'm going to wrap this up. Be sure, as always, to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. And I will also be doing my Guardians series recap tomorrow at some point, probably tomorrow night. And then I'll be previewing the Mariners series. So that'll be fun. That being said, I'm Crazy Dog.